right, let's talk about our newest feature, Brandmachine Designer. There's also Pattern Maker, but I'll show that in the next video. So what Designer is essentially the idea, what if with the design process of a garment, you can just take inspiration, let's say the pattern of a leopard, the shape of a dress, whatever, right? And use that as inspiration. And then typically you would, I don't know, do a drawing, make a sketch. But what if you could see that in like a photorealistic image, right? Because then you can really imagine what you're doing. And the best thing is once you're happy with it, you can just, show it to like your buyers, right? Like your customers, and they will be able to really imagine how this should look like, or same with your suppliers, right? So I'm really excited to show you this because this is magical. Let me start with describing what I've done, right? So I've essentially uploaded a golf dress as a reference image, and I just uploaded one, but it can be many different things, right? It can be an image, it can be a material, it can be a color, and it can be a pattern. But again, that's maybe a topic for our next video. So in this case, I've just used this dress, and then I've used the model Amy, which is a fashion model from our existing catalog. And then I just clicked on, start design. And Brandmachine then asks me, okay, you want to create a golf dress. Is this what you want? I said, that's perfect. Let's do that. Okay. So first iteration is the iteration that you see here. And, you see the model wearing the product, the backside as well. And what you can also see is we are also creating a sketch, right? So basically a technical drawing. Once you send it to your supplier, you can you can see how that looks like from a detail perspective. Cool. So let's start iterating now. This is all agent native, which means you use Brandmachine's chat agent to tell it what you want to do, right? Like use this image I uploaded, change this, can be really creative. So I now said, okay, I want to add a red contrast stitching on the bottom of the dress, the hem, right? So it updated it. And as you can see, I can just zoom in here. Now it has this contrast stitching, same here. And, it's also on the on the sketch. Cool. Great. Let's continue, right? So then I said, actually, I want this in a short sleeve variant. So it did it again. This time you can see, we have our short sleeve variant here. Same with the back. All right. And now you can see the dress. So the next step that is super important, right? Like for the supplier to really know the measurements. So what I've done is I've measured. So let's do this again. So let's say that I know from other dresses I already made, then this should be, I don't know, 1 meter 10, let's say. If that's true, I don't know, let's see, right? Okay, so that's what I want here, and I will do the same for the back. All right, so what happens now is that we use AI to actually create all of the different measurements. And the way that works is we've created this reference measurement right now, and then we use a series of different AI models to create those measurements. So that step takes around a minute, I would say, maybe 2, because it uses these, the separate AI models. So yeah, let's just wait a second and then you'll see what happens here. All right. Now you can see on the bottom that we got these measurements back. So in this case, they're all in centimeters. And you can see that the model is still working. So it creates, or it says annotating, because we want these annotations and the measurements on the drawing as an annotation. So this is again, an AI step, and it will be done quite soon, I think. Let's see. All right, done. So as you can see now, it's fully annotated. Sleeve length, across the shoulder, yeah, everything done. So now I can just take this, batch, right, like my finished design, my kind of measurements, just export it, send it to the supplier, show it to my customer, and there we go. So this is really speeding up the design process. It's also much more fun, right? It's much more iterative. You see what you are getting, and yeah, I'm extremely excited, to see how you will all work with this and what you will create. So thanks for, watching this quick presentation. See you soon. Bye.